everybody, this is Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. Yes, I had my hand up to my face because I did something so ridiculous. I use this little thing that comes with my ring light here to turn my phone on and off when I start videos. So I don't have to reach over and stuff like that. But I was sitting here filming away and I had accidentally hit that thing with my hand and wasn't even filming. So let me start over because I don't even know where I turned it off. Today is Tuesday, September the 10th. And I do want to do a big shout out, first of all, for all my new subscribers. Y'all, I am in such shock. I think I've gotten like 37 or 8, which for me is huge since my last video, and it just warms my heart. I love this channel. I'm not a very frequent poster here in the last year because my life has just been so crazy. My husband told me yesterday, he said, you need to get on there and do a video. He said, I see what joy it brings you when you see a new subscriber, you get a comment that, you know, is directed toward you helping them out or answering a question or just saying something nice. He said, you need to do more of that and take more time because you're doing it for yourself, and I know you enjoy it. So thank you all to who's subscribing and who's still with me from the beginning through all my ups and downs of my channel. Y'all really don't know what a difference it's made in my life. I've been a stay-at-home mom for many, many years just due to moving so much with my husband's job. It was just really hard for me to not have help with when I had small children, and it's just evolved into me now being at home after all my children are grown, just due to a lot of family commitments and the fact we've moved so much. I am a social worker by trade, in case you guys are new and don't know that, and I really enjoyed my life. I work mostly in the medical field with hospital, hospice, home care, nursing home, and I enjoyed it. My favorite was the hospital because it was very high-paced, and I loved that. It kept me busy. It kept me, you know, everything turned over quick. It was very exciting, and I seen a lot of help that I could do for people. But I do love this. So anyway, not that I have a career out of this, trust me, I don't. But anyway, I just love the interaction from you guys. So anytime you have anything you want to say, good, bad, or indifferent question, please leave it in the comments or send me an email. And I do talk with my hands. I'm trying to stop that, and I'm trying to slow down. But anyway, I love it. I love the interaction. But also, I wanted to say one quick thing, and then I'll get into the yarn, I promise. These YouTubers that get on here and film and post 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, y'all, they are amazing to me and such role models, because I don't know how they must be the most disciplined people in the world, because I let any little thing interfere with me sitting down to film. Like I've got these doors I'm still working on painting, and I talked about that at length in my video I accidentally turned off, so I don't even know what I've said, but we still have painting we're still doing since February. You know, my husband hurt his back, in case you guys don't know, and he's just really not been able to help a lot. So anyway, it doesn't matter, it'll get done. So I've been working on those this week and some last week. But so that slowed my production down just a little bit. But I've got some successes. I've gotten a couple of 99.9% finished projects and some things I'm just working on. And also, I've got to hurry up and film this video because my daughter has got me watching for the little sleepies. If any of you guys have babies in your life, you may know about these sleepers that last forever because they kind of grow with the baby. And they're doing a Christmas drop at 11:55, and I've got like 20 minutes, and I've got to hush and get to business. Okay, I had a viewer reach out to me and ask me about some yarn that I did that I was making a virus shawl. And I didn't. I told her I was going to do an Instagram post and show it in this video. But I found another virus shawl, so I'm going to show it today also to make sure that it's not the one that she was referring to, because I think she got it from an old video. Okay, this is the yarn that I'm working with, and it is actually this type of yarn. I think it come from Hobie, and I looked all over the website and I could not find it. This is a different colorway, and they actually have theirs by numbers, and it's number 4. But I have had this probably 2 or 3 years, so, you know, it's 55% cotton and 45% acrylic, and it's probably got over 1,000 yards on it. No, it says it's 800 meters. I think it's right at 1,000 yards. I don't know. I don't do math. But I love the fact that this has acrylic and cotton. I like working with the cotton yarn, the cakes, but I do prefer a mixture of the acrylic and the cotton for summer weight shawls. But I'll show you how much. I've actually worked on this a lot, and thank you so much to whoever reached out to me. And y'all, I'm terrible with names. You will understand that if you watch any of my videos. I'm really bad with names and pronunciations. But because she reached out to me, I had decided that I was going to pull it out and work on it as one of my WIPs, because as you know, I'm trying to work through my WIPs. I'm going to try and experiment. I'm going to do some clips of my day and try to put it into like a little daily vlog. My husband suggested I do that because he said, you should have filmed that. You should have filmed that. But I'm going to try it. I'm not promising that I'm going to get it up here. Just like my Etsy shop, I still have got all my bags laid out ready to photograph, take pictures of it, and I still have not stopped into that. But anyway, let me show you the virus shawl. This is, I probably was starting into this area when she talked to me about it or mentioned it, so I pulled it out, and I've actually gotten this much done. And that's after taking out a couple rows, because sometimes I don't pay enough attention and I miscount. But this yarn works up beautifully. I love it. I'm actually using a clover. I'm trying to remember to bring my hooks in here. 3.5. It's the clover. I love the clovers. I do prefer tulips, but I've been using my clovers a lot lately. But there's a little easy pull tab. But y'all, this yarn is gorgeous. Now, they do have a lot of yarns that kind of are like this. But I thought I'd show you how much I got done. I got a good bit done. I probably got from about, I wish I'd put a place marker in from here down to there. Because when I sit down to work on this, I try to finish a whole sequence before I stop. But as y'all see here, I didn't this last time. And I stopped right in the middle of a row, which always gets me in trouble. Y'all are going to see a couple of my semi-fails here in just a second, which I have 2 this week. And it's because I didn't have as much crochet time, and I tried to rush through things. And because I love to have things to show you guys, but I've got to slow down. It's just, I'm just so scatterbrained sometimes. But anyway, let me show you. And I'm going to get me a little table here. I keep getting these little messages. A little table here because I got things all laying in the floor and it's just a mess. But this is the other one that she may have saw. And I did want to show her this yarn too. And I remember I showed you guys this when I still lived in the house in Bristol, Tennessee, before we moved here. Or it might have been Colorado. Or it could have been in between when I was living in temporary housing. I don't remember. But this is the other one. I'll show you the yarn. And I got a whole cake of the yarn in this one. And I had another cake left. And I thought, should I add the other cake? But after looking at this, I think I'm done. I just got to finish. I'm probably going to do, yeah, I finished the whole sequence. But this yarn is gorgeous. I love, love, love the colors. And these are really nice summer weight shawls. I mean, you could wear them like, you know, how people wear them in the front, or you could, you know, lay them over your shoulders. And I think this was a pretty good size for that. So I had made this originally, I think. I started this one or the other one to take on a cruise that I was going on with my family last October and didn't finish either one of them. I'm actually going with my 2 sisters and my uncle to kind of, you know, mark the time Mom passed. It's a couple weeks before she passed last year that we're going. And I kind of like take one of these because even though you're on a cruise ship, sometimes it gets chilly at night and it'd be nice to have something to have. But let me show it to you one more time, then I'll tell you about the yarn as I drop it and wave it. I love the virus shawl. I think it's so pretty. Y'all, I have got yarn, which is actually thread. Let me show you. I know y'all are just dying to see what it is. Y'all probably know. I think I just pulled out some of my stitches. It's just like 4 threads, and it has a beautiful gradient because they'll tie off one of the threads and add the next color. If y'all see paint on my hands, I apologize. Okay, I hope you know what? I just told y'all that I was going to show you the yarn, and I don't know where the yarn band is, but I think it's the roll with it. Y'all, sorry, my husband's calling. Hold just a moment. Okay, you guys, I'm back. That was my husband. He was on his way, I think, to go walk which I should be doing, but he does pretty much every day when he works. It helps with his back pain too, but I cannot find the yarn ball. But this is another cake. It's just like it. And I think I see some right over there, you guys. Hold on just a second. I'll grab it if you hold just 1 second. Oh my goodness. I wonder if y'all saw my paint splattered pants. It's the Red Heart It's a Wrap. And I got a bunch of this. Y'all, look at my hair. It's all over it. A bunch of this on clearance one year at Michael's, I think it was. This is a 55% acrylic, 45% cotton. That's probably why I love it so much. But I love the way they do the gradients in these. And I don't even know if they sell these anymore. And y'all may see several discontinued yarns because I am really working hard to go through my yarn stash, which y'all see I've got a lot. This is a lot of wool here that I got from subscription boxes and, you know, when nitpicks when I sell and stuff like that, but I've got a ton. But I got out my cakes the other day when she brought up that to look at them, to actually find the one that I was using in the other virus shawl. But this is a different colorway, and I can't remember what it is, but it is super, super soft. Did I show it to you? Yeah, I showed it to you. There it is. And I think I used the same hook. You know, you guys, that's another reason I decided just to go ahead and end it, because I don't remember what size hook. I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I'd have to go hunt that book, and I'm telling you, my mind just can't process that right now. So, okay, another thing, I love this next project. Okay, I'm actually going home to North Carolina. I'm originally from North Carolina, for you guys who are new, for my 40th reunion in a couple weeks. And my, I'm going to call her my niece. She's actually my second cousin, but I have to tell y'all that every time. I'm going to just start calling her my niece. Jenna, her son, was actually born on my birthday, and this is my birthday month. It's at the end of the month, September 25th, and I will be 58 years old. And I think I called myself 58 for a year, so I don't know. But also, I'm not showing anything I'm making for him, so I don't know why I'm telling you about that. But I'm making him something, but I'm also making my niece, my son, okay, let me start over. My nephew's daughter. We didn't get to get home for her birthday, which was actually in April, and I still haven't done anything for her. So I'm making her something to take because I think she's going to be at the birthday party. And I'm so excited because I love what I do. Now, this was a challenging thing for me because I wanted to color control, and it's not perfect. Only because it's a small thing, and I did something that I really hate that I did, but I'm going to show you. It's MJ's Off the Hook. I think it's the mini V-Pop cardigan. I think it is. I'll link it down below. But this is what I did. And I just started making it. I think I had to make, you know, I don't even know if I start. No, the collar's not first. You actually just start here. And then you go back and you do the single crochet to work the ribbing off of. But this is the cardigan. I still have one yarn tail that I missed. Let me show it to you from the back. This is the size. I think this is actually, I don't remember what size I made, y'all. I went more by measurements because I know how big Rowan is, and she's like a year younger. So it is either the 6 to 12 months, and she's actually over a year, or the 12 to 18 months, which it may be. And I feel like this, if this is too big now, this will fit her for spring because North Carolina doesn't get really cold. But when I first made it, I hated the yellow that I used. I thought it just stood out too much. And I actually did the single crochets with that peachy color, and I don't like that. So, but anyway, in the end, it kind of looks, you know, my husband loved it. Now, it does have buttonholes. And y'all don't tell me if I put them on the wrong side for a girl, because I don't know. But it's got 4 buttonholes that I put in. And I have got a huge collection of buttons, you guys. But there was not one button that would work with this cardigan. And I am absolutely refusing to go buy buttons because I have got so many. So I decided, you know, I bet there's a crochet tutorial on how to crochet a button. And there's several. But I did end up with this one. I'll have to link it below because I can't even remember where I got it. I'll have to look through my YouTube history. But I made, let me show you, let me get them all here together. I made several because I hadn't decided what color. And I'm not going to put the same color. There's 4 buttons and I'm going to put 4 different colors, I believe. Let's see if I can get them all up here. 3 of them's pretty close. There's, well, y'all, I'm sorry it's taking me so long. Maybe I shouldn't try to show them all to you at one time. Okay, I've got, okay. I'm getting them. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. Here they are. There's the little ones, and I have actually this one. See, these 2 are really close. This one in person's got a little bit more color than that one or that one. So I know that I'm going to use one of the dark ones, and I may use the peach, and then one of these in the yellow. No, I don't want to use the yellow because of the band yellow, so I'll use one of these pinker ones. But here they are. I'm going to get them close so you guys can see them. And I haven't even told you what yarn I'm using. And I have not got it in here, but I have got some sitting right over there. And I'm going to get up again and go get it so I can show you the rest of what I've made. I'll be right back. I am sorry for all the jumping up and down. It's just easier to not have to splice the video together. But it's actually the Woolies DK. I've had these forever. They were on a huge sale when I first started crocheting again, and I bought a ton of them, and there's the different colors. It does have some wool in it. This one's called Strawberry Shortcake. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It is machine wash cold, lay flat to dry, which I'm going to have to tell her that. I had gotten a good bit of this done. I got to thinking, I think that yarn has wool in it. And I looked, and it does. It's soft. I think it'll be okay. But if she can't use it, then, you know, I'll tell her to feel free to donate it or whatever. But that, once again, there's the different colors. And what I did while I was working through it, once I decided, okay, I'm going to color control. And I think I used 3 or 4 cakes. And you'll see I've gotten a lot more stuff over here I made out of the same thing. I had this much left out of one. These things go crazy when you use them. And then this. Let me see if I can get a little closer, y'all. I'm so far away. And I'll just show you. I had these. I mean, I just had a lot of little ends left. So I thought, you know, I'm going to make her a hat. And I looked up a pattern. This was a fail, but I think I turned it into something cute. You know, in the past, if I messed something up, I took it all out and started over. But I just really didn't have time. And I thought, you know, I might can make this work. I honestly don't remember what pattern I started with. I don't, y'all. It's terrible. Well, I did have the ball band. But I think I turned in something cute. I wanted to do the granny stitch since the cardigan is in the granny stitch. And it's the, like I said, the MK's off the hook. You know, it may have been her hat pattern. I don't know. But anyway. And it called for, let's see. The pattern I was following didn't have the size that I needed. And so I thought, well, I'll just add an increased row and whatever. Well, that was a huge mistake because it started getting huge, y'all. And this is for a 1.5-year-old child. And so I thought, well, I'm going to turn into kind of like a little semi-beret type thing, a little slouchy hat. So that's what I did. And I stuck the yellow flower on it because I wanted it to kind of go with this. Okay, I love this. I mean, I just made up from when you stop the decreases down. I just did whatever, and I did a few rows here of like single crochet. I believe that was, yeah. And then I did the ribbing. I think it's going to fit her okay. I mean, we'll see. But look, I hadn't tied. Oh no, that was a tail. But I got the hat like this, okay. But I made her several flowers that she can change it out, and I just left enough on there that's a bow, and that's how I put it on the hat. I made this one, and this is an MJ's off the hook. Now, some of these look better than others because I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying different ways of weaving in the back. And there's this one. They're not showing up as pretty on the camera as they are in person. Then I made her a peach one. So she can change it out as she sees fit if she wants to. And there's a darker one. I don't think I tacked that in too good. But this is super simple. It's basically you chain, and it's a free pattern on our website. You chain 60, I believe 2 or 61. Anyway, I'll link it down below. It's super simple. I just was trying to learn what to do in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that. I did a lot of different weaving in techniques. And, you know, the sad thing of it is, because of my personality, I didn't really look and see what she did. I was doing this late at night, and I thought, that shouldn't be too hard. But anyway, I got this done. The only thing I hadn't got done is to put on the buttons, which I've dropped all in the floor now. Y'all, I've already said this, I think, but I'm getting me a table to go in here because it's driving me crazy. But since I was loving making the flowers so much, I made one out of the, I've got it right here. Well, it's the Mirror Woods. I showed y'all last week, I believe. Well, I might not have. But anyway, it's a discontinued yard from Premier. But I made this one. I love, y'all, it's so much prettier in person. Let me see if I can turn this light down. Y'all can see it better. Or maybe back up. I don't know. But anyway, it's a pretty cool flower. I think it would look good on, you know, a child's hat. And I love the flowers so much, I'm going to make me a hat and make me some flowers. I may make some smaller ones and, you know, do like a little cluster. But I think this is so cute. And I think it'd look good on a little baby's headband. You know, have those big oversized bows and stuff. So, okay, I've got that done. Now, this is another kind of fail. This was actually an MJ's Off the Hook pattern for her Star Stitch beanie. And I was following the baby size. Y'all, I'm sorry. And I added something because it started flaring out. In fact, I got down to this part here, and it was kind of flaring out like a little bucket hat. So I thought, I'm not taking this out. I'm just going to keep going and make something. It's kind of a fail because it's got this big old, looks like a top hat, you know, and then it's got the little brim that I made. I mean, once it's on a head and it's flared out just a little bit, it may look better. I love that pattern, though. See the Star Stitch? And y'all, I can remember when I first started crocheting, I had an Annie's like stitch sampler thing, and it had the Star Stitch, and it was so hard for me to understand. But this was supposed to be MJ's Off the Hook Star Stitch beanie for a baby, and she had, this is where I got the flower pattern. I made a flower. I thought, well, I'll stick a flower on it. Maybe that'll help even out the top, and I may still do that. I'm making this for actually one of Sarah's friends. I am in the process, and I've got it right here to show you, of making her another hat, because I think this may be a disaster, but we'll see. I don't know if the flower adds or makes it look worse. I'll let you guys be the judge. But it kind of looks like it was going to be a top hat instead of like a bucket hat. I'm hoping it'll stretch it out. But I'm going to finish it up, weaving all the ends. Look how tall that thing is. That's awful. And just see how it works. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to take all this out, though. But I am going to do that pattern over. And I'm going to watch her tutorial, because it was the way she had you start the half double crochets after the Star Stitches where I think I messed up. And I'm getting too long in this video, so I got to hurry. Okay, I decided since I was messing up with that hat, I was going to do a hat that I know well. I just looked up a pattern online, found how many stitches to cast on for a baby knit hat with a worsted weight yarn, and I went ahead and started one. And I may have made the brim a little too thick, but at this point, it's all good. I'm using some anti-peeling everyday worsted. Y'all, I can't say it. I've never been able to say that word. In cream. I love this yarn. And now I have missed knitting so much. I love knitting, especially when you're just doing straight up knit stitch, which I've started actually onto the body of the hat right there. But I'm going to work on this. I may finish this tonight, because I'm going to paint as soon as I hang up after I buy Sarah's things. But I'm going to do that, and I may do a flower to stick on there because I'm obsessed with the flowers. Okay, I've got another semi-fail, but it's a finished project, and it's to be decided whether I'm going to go back and fix it. I'm probably going to, because it's driving me crazy. Okay, you know the knit blanket that I did, and I told you I was almost finished. Well, I picked it up, and I watched the movie, and I finished it. And then when I got through, I realized how wavy the edges were. Y'all, I picked up the wrong size crochet hook and did the last like 4 rows. And that's driving me insane. See that? So, y'all, I'm going to have to pull it out and fix it. It's not a rush project, but I'm going to have to, because it is driving me crazy. Y'all think I would have known. You can see how much bigger I don't know if y'all can tell, but see down here, that's the correct. That was a 5.5, and this was a 6, which you wouldn't think would make that much difference, but y'all, it's just, I don't know if the video is even going to show how wavy it is, but it just curls, and y'all, it's driving me crazy. So I may fix this, if not, but I'm counting it as finished right now, and I'm going to throw it over on my big heap. I am going to show y'all this room in another video because it is a hot mess. Okay, that is really all that I'm working on, but I'm going to show you a couple things I'm going to work on. Okay, I got, and it's going to be quick because I got to go buy that stuff for Sarah. I got this kit off of, I think it was a Fat Quarter Shop, and this is a quilting type thing, sewing. So if y'all are not interested, the next thing's yarn, but it's going to be real quick. And it come with this teddy bear, right, that I want to make for Rowan's birthday. Now, whether I'll get it done or not, I don't know. But it come with all this. That's for the quilt and the teddy bear in there. And it's got the pink if you was doing for a girl. And it's kind of this fake fur stuff. See? And then it come with the blue if you're doing for a boy. And this is for the, you know, the teddy bears and the stripes and the quilt. It come with all that. And I'm really wanting to make this. I'm putting it out there to hopefully that I'll get it done for Rowan, first of all, but hopefully I can show you guys because I've been wanting to make this for like a year or two. So, and then right quick, I've got this big, and I just dropped 3 of them, basket that I got from Knit Picks during one of their sales of the City Tweed yarn. And I, out of all my years of crocheting, have never made a pumpkin, and I'm wanting to make some pumpkins. And I love this color, and I love, y'all, I love this color. And this is, y'all, I can't read, lemon curd. That does not look like lemon curd to me. It looks like golden. And this color was habanero. Y'all, I can't see. And this is like a, I think it's a superwash merino, to be honest with you. It is a, y'all, it's a DK weight yarn. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry because I got to go do that thing for Sarah, and I hate that I'm rushing. Okay, it's a 55% merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, and then 20% of the tweed. And because this is such a nice yarn, I'm probably not going to make pumpkins out of it. So what I'm going to do, the rest of the colors and stuff, there's all kinds of colors in here. I'm wanting to make me a granny square cardigan. You know, where you do the granny squares, seam it all together. And I want to use these colors. So, hopefully I can get that started for my next video. And you got, oh, this is one of the ones I love too. This, let's see, Grove, I think it is. And these are just 50-gram balls, and they have 123 yards. But I think it'd be pretty in a cardigan. I think it'd be so cool. You guys, I've rushed to the end here, and if anybody stayed to the end, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys giving me your time to watch this video, and I'm sorry it got so rushed toward the end. It's just that if I don't make this exclusive sale for Sarah over these Christmas pajamas, she might just have a heart attack. So, and her blood pressure is running a little high. It's almost at the edge of being preeclamptic. If you guys that are new to my channel don't know, she's due to have her second baby November the 13th. And we're very excited. It's another little boy. And I'm worried about her. They're a little concerned she may become preeclamptic. So just, if y'all are praying people, please pray for her. Also pray for my son and daughter-in-law. They're having some infertility issues that's, you know, that's just a sad thing in itself. So anyway, all the prayers are welcome for my 2 children and their spouses. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. And let me see, I'm still trying to master this. Talk to you later. See, it didn't work.